Tonight, it's not just the Ford Museum remembering and honoring West Michigan's connection to former President Carter.
A dear friend, Brent Slay, a Michigan resident for more than 50 years, opened up his home to the Carters multiple times throughout the years, including for the funeral for Gerald R. Ford.
Fox 17's Waleed Alamla spoke with Slay about the passing of their dear friend and joins us now with their story. Hey, Waleed.
Yeah, that's right, guys. Slay shared many personal stories about his relationship with the Carters, which started back in 1998 through work done with the Carter Center in Atlanta. In the end, Slay hopes Carter will be remembered for the care and love that he had for others.
It was wonderful. I mean, that's my extended family and Diane's mother.
In his basement, Brent Slay reminisces about his good friend, Jimmy Carter.
A tearful moment. He was a great humanitarian, a great peacemaker, a Nobel Prize winner, a man of deep faith.
He calls this space the Carter Museum.
I mean, we have, again, we've been fortunate. We have a lot of Carter memorabilia around, including the pictures behind me.
These photos and memories encapsulate a friendship built by the Slays and Carter families over the past 2 decades.
We've had all of our family, our children and grandchildren, to Plains to meet them and see them.
And that includes for iconic moments.
Jerry Ford and I shared a lot.
Like hosting the Carters when they visited for the funeral of President Gerald Ford back in 2007.
He gets up at 5:30 every morning and has for years. I got up later than he did and went into my office, and he was sitting on the floor of my office actually writing the eulogy for President Ford.
Still keeping the notes from that day, which got off to a rocky start.
Unfortunately, he was doing them on a laptop and he couldn't get them to transfer to my PC. President Carter wasn't very happy at the moment because he couldn't get this thing to work. So we went out for a walk, President, Mrs. Carter, Diane and I.
Brent was able to see Jimmy's personal side.
He was a superb fisherman, fly fisherman, and we fished with them in North Georgia on probably 5 or 6 occasions. And when he went fishing, it was not a social event. It was very serious business.
All business, but his compassion always came through.
Afterwards, obviously very affable and always looking forward to a glass of wine. And he was a wonderful guy.
And that's what Brent hopes Carter is remembered for.
His entire life has been devoted to the rest of humanity. He's traveled all over the world on behalf of peace, and that was who they were. What you saw was what you got.
Brent, along with his wife Diane, plan to attend Carter's funeral if invited. The funeral services will span 6 days, 3 cities, with multiple stops at places that held significance during Carter's life. Reporting in the studio, Waleed Alamla, Fox 17 News.